Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is busy with the test. The scripture comes from 2nd Esdras 15:3. Do not be afraid of their imaginations against you. Do not let the unbelief of them that speak against you trouble you. God said for somebody, your person, this is like a prodigal spouse, your prodigal is busy with their test. Like, in reality, the test, this person, whoever this person is, was only supposed to be a test. They flunked the test. Not only did they flunk the test, they are carrying on. This is like somebody, like you have an exam and you really are doing really bad on the exam. And everybody else then finished their test, they finished their quiz, they done left the class is over, everybody else then left. You know what I'm saying? The teacher is looking at they watch, they ready to go home. And this is somebody, they sitting there by themselves still trying to pass this test. They have failed. They failed. F. Okay? F for failure. F for failure. Also, here God said F for future, because they messing up their future. Yeah. They are basically dragging this along, and they could have passed and carried on, but no, they still busy with the test. God said, do not be afraid of the imaginations against you. So I just feel like this might be somebody that they think that you are the problem, but they the problem. Okay? They think that you causing problems for them, but really they causing problems for you. And God is saying when it comes down to it, you don't have no reason to be concerned about this person or concerned about this situation, because like I just feel like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If this person don't want to act right, you can carry on. But in reality, whatever they have going on with this other person, they will not receive the same blessings that they will receive if they were with you. But if they don't want to get it together, they don't want to get it together. Like, I just feel like even in this situation, if somebody then failed the test, like, ain't no retest. It's no redo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of teachers don't. Sometimes it is. Some teachers will allow it. But I just feel like God is saying at a certain extent, it's just going to be a situation where they're going to be stuck with that decision and they're going to have to deal with it. And it's just like, I just feel like God is saying when it comes down to it, you shouldn't have to worry about what the other person thinks, what the test thinks. You don't have to worry about what anybody thinks about you. Because in reality, whatever they're speaking against you, like this is someone that's speaking against you. And it might be a situation where you know that this person is your person, regardless if it's between a conversation y'all had with each other or if y'all both have heard from God telling y'all that y'all are meant to be together. And this person that they, got whatever going on with really was supposed to be a test, decide that they gonna try to put some kind of witchcraft against you, or they gonna send prayers up that if you don't do this, if you don't leave they person alone, God said you don't have to worry about that. Let me tell you why. Because that's not their person. That's not their person. Whatever they speak against you is going to bounce back on them, because in reality, that's not their person. They cannot go to God and pray that God will send all kind of wrath towards you. And you know what I'm saying? And punish you for doing what he wants you to do. And you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They can't do that. They can't. God said you have no reason to be troubled. Whatever they wish against you, it's going to fall. Whatever they sit around talking about, it's going to fall. Because in reality, they are the ones that are wrong. And God said time will tell for somebody. You know what I'm saying? For all the unbelievers will die in their unbelief. Behold, says the Lord, I bring calamities on the whole earth, sword and famine and death and destruction. Baby, I'm being reminded of the message that God gave me like some weeks ago, where God said if they don't leave your person alone, they are going to have this right here, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Because this is not their person. You know what I'm saying? It's not that the person is not theirs. It's not a situation where they are intended to be with this person. And because it's not a situation where they are intended to be with the person, they can't wish nothing up on you and think that it's going to hit. It's not going to hit. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to stick. Whatever they wish on you, it's going to fall on their own head. Anyways, and that's the message. God said they can sit there, you know, even with this person, they sitting around, they didn't fail the test. And you got to think about it. Even when it's a situation when you in school and you keep on flunking the test, you end up failing the course. So it's not like whoever this person is that's carrying on, they carrying on with this other person, they carrying on with the test, and they still holding on to the test. They still haven't found the strength to let go of the test and give the test back to the teacher. That God said they in the midst of his wrath too. But you know what I'm saying? When it come down to it, this person wishing evil on you, they gonna receive everything they wish on you is gonna fall on their own head. And your person is also receiving God's wrath because he asked, you know what I'm saying? They already know who their person is. This somebody they know. You know what I'm saying? I know that it's some people, they have no idea who they supposed to be with. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. It comes, God will tell us when it's time. But this is somebody they know who they supposed to be with. They know for a fact who they supposed to be with. And they are insisting on carrying on with the test. God said because of that, they in the midst of the wrath too. But baby, God said this person that's sitting around wishing that all this evil will happen to you, it's not going to hit because that's not their person. You can't get mad at somebody. That's like, this is like somebody robbing you of what's yours, right? And you go and you get it back. You take it back. And then they go to the cops and they say, hey, they stole from me. But when it comes down to it, you have the receipts. You know what I'm saying? Because it's yours. You know what I'm saying? That's like if somebody was to, like let's say you go to Chanel and you purchase a double flap. You know what I'm saying? You got the receipts to your double flap because you went in the store and you purchased your purse. Somebody steal it. You figure out who stole it and you take it back. You know what I'm saying? And they go to the cops talking about you took their purse. But when it come down to it, when the cops ask them, okay, so where's the receipts? And you know what I'm saying? Let's say both y'all said who has the receipts? You got the receipts. Your name is on the receipts. Your address, your phone number, your email. They can't claim what don't belong to them. God said they cannot take ownership of something that is not theirs in the first place. Too bad, too sad if this person was lying to them. That's okay. They getting judgment for that. But in reality, they cannot wish harm on you and you ain't do nothing wrong. How they gonna wish harm on you and try to, you know what I'm saying? It's somebody they trying to overthrow what God said. God already told you that's your person. He meant what he said. He meant what he said. He wasn't stuttering. He didn't play. It wasn't a joke. You know what I'm saying? And half the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like when God builds a relationship, we already know God is going to ensure that it's an equally yoked situation. So God said, like this person, they can pretend and they can try to force it and they can try to do all the things they want to do. But when it comes down to it, you cannot fake love. You cannot make love. Like you cannot, it's not a situation where you can just fabricate love. You can't force somebody to love you. You cannot force somebody to want to be with you. You cannot force a connection with somebody. You just simply can't. And I know it's a lot of people that pretend for one reason or another. Some people like to pretend because they like the benefit of being with that person, regardless if they want some money out that person or they want, you know what I'm saying, attention. Or it could be a situation, you know what I'm saying, And some other people, they like to, you know what I'm saying, force it because they like, you know, getting down with the get down. Like, it's other thing. It's, you know what I'm saying, different strokes for different folks. But I just feel like when it come down to it, God said, like, this is a situation, it is deeper than that when it comes to somebody actually being intended for you. What kind of connection do y'all got going on? What kind of wants do you have? What kind of future do you see yourself having? Because when it comes down to it, beauty fades, bodies fade, you know what I'm saying? All that fades. Okay, eventually, you know what I'm saying, even sex drive, it fades. It fades, it fades, it fades, it fades. And I pity a person that gets to be in an age where they ain't trying to get down like that no more. And they just want to sit at home and relax. And they want to have a stimulating conversation with the person that they settle down with. And they find out they don't even know them. They find out they don't even have nothing in common. They come to realize they can't even hold a conversation with this person because, you know what I'm saying? And I'm being reminded of how Bridgerton, when what's his name? The brother that got married in season 2, I forgot his name. I feel bad because I forgot his name, but I'm gonna carry on. This man, like, what he said was so real. And a lot of people, a lot of other men, they were making it seem like he was being extra. He said he wanted to marry somebody that was smart. He don't want somebody that's just simple-minded. He don't want just somebody that's just gonna say okay to everything. He don't want somebody that's just, you know what I'm saying, they can't think. And I just feel like God is saying, you know, like, it's deeper than that. And everybody is not slow. Like, some people are slow, but you know what I'm saying? I just feel like God is saying this person, like, they trying to force a connection and it ain't hidden. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't attracted to crazy. Everybody ain't attracted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't got time for that. Especially when you actually want a future. Don't nobody got time for all that. Don't nobody got time for all that. Don't nobody got time for all that. You know, I know for a fact I don't. I wish I would, you know what I'm saying, act like I didn't lost my mind banging on somebody's door and, you know what I'm saying, I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. I'm serious. But I just feel like God is saying when it come down to it, when it come down, some people attracted to that, every different strokes for different folks. But, you know what I'm saying, the person that go have for you, they going to have a mindset like you do. Because I already told y'all about sis that pulled her bed out and set it in front of my front door. And then laid out there with no clothes on, crying and screaming and acting an absolute fool. It could not be me, that part. I refuse. I don't know what's wrong with some people. But when I say I have anything else to do but that, there's so many other things that I could possibly find to do with my time. But that right there is not on the list. It don't even make the list. It's not even an option. It wouldn't even come across my head as, you know what, that might be a good idea to do. No. You know what I'm saying? But there's some people that like that. There's some men that like crazy women like that. They get excited about it. They get a thrill out of that. You know what I'm saying? Good for them. I know me, I like peace. I don't like no headache. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no headache. I don't want to be stressed out. And I don't have time for all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have my peace. Now, if somebody brings some drama to me, you know what I'm saying, then it's going to be some drama. But it's going to be more so on some, you going to chill, like I said. And if you can't chill, like I said, we can't, like, nah, this ain't going to work. Anyways, that's the message. That's the message. Maybe it's just me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got time for that. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.